I have returned. So I didn't make any videos for an entire month, but there was an actual reason why. So I'm gonna like tell you what was going on, because like I feel like the truth is life is the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I'm sure you guys would like to know why I was gone all this whole time, because I always am very consistent and I like being very consistent of making my videos and stuff. But like for the month I had no way of doing so for you guys, and it really kind of killed me not to be actually back on my YouTube channel. I had to figure out my living situation. So the place I was living in, there was 3 of us, and I was in the dining room area. So there was like a window that kind of was like to the kitchen area that was always open, and then on the other side there wasn't like a wall there, so I had to put up like some sheets there to like make a wall. So that was like my bedroom area, and as you can imagine it wasn't like soundproof or anything, so I really just didn't have like my own privacy space at all, and that irritated me. Like I wanted my own space for myself. And I kind of felt like also in my living situation, like I was the one that was disrespected the most in that space. Like it's where all good and everything again, but it's like I told him, I was like I don't have anything in this space. Like I didn't have my cat, I didn't have my own room, I didn't have my own like area for me. Like as far as like the living situation went, I was like the bottom of the totem pole on this, and kind of the decisions too. Like nobody ever told me anything that was kind of going on, so it was kind of like, thanks, I guess I just am here, but I'm not like here with you guys, is kind of how I felt. And you know, sometimes it's like you just gotta be like, you know what, I can't change anybody. That's how I kind of feel. So it's just kind of like I knew that I had to make my exit. So as you can imagine, that was just very stressful for me, because I can also perform videos in the car, because that's what I had been doing, because I didn't have a bedroom to perform videos in. So like I was like performing in my car, but like the temperature in Nashville is like 98 degrees now, so I couldn't really do that anymore and be in my car and sing. So that kind of sucked. I was like, okay, well I can't be here. So yeah, I was just kind of like, I had nowhere to like make videos. Like I wasn't able to do that, to like do my music and practice my music even, because I had nowhere to practice my music at. And then on top of it, like work life was stressful, but I feel like because my home life was stressful, that my work life became very stressful, because like I just felt like I had no place to like go. I would just kind of say I'm good at work all the time, even though like I wasn't good at all. So like that month was like probably the most stress I'd had, and I felt like kind of like my work performance kind of was like going down because of that. So I felt like my home life was so stressful that it was like affecting my work, so that wasn't kind of good, and it was also affecting my like ability to make videos for you guys, which is like the worst thing. So I kind of started looking on like for roommates to like see if I can get my like own room, you know. And I wanted, the big stipulation for me was to have my cat, because my cat just brings me a lot of peace in my life, like Summer, and you guys see her at the end of the videos all the time. Like yeah, that was my one stipulation. But it seemed like a lot of these people in Nashville that were looking for roommates, and I don't know if it was just like my luck of finding them, but like it seemed like they either fall into like pot smokers, partiers, or crazy Christian people. And I'm not either of those. Like I'm a good girl that doesn't like to party, drink, smoke, do marijuana, anything like that. But I'm also not like so stuck up where there's gotta be like this in-between crowd. So if you're from Nashville, if you're an in-between crowd, please hit me up, because I'm like, I feel like I'm just kind of like some odd duck or something, and I have no issue with your lifestyle. Like, I don't think I could be with a partier person because, like, they constantly bring tons of people over. So I was like, okay, well, maybe, like, the Christian people would work. But, like, they were so crazy, like, they would want to throw their values onto me. There was, like, one group I was going to go with, and they were just, like, they had all these weird rules of, like, you couldn't bring your significant other over at night, and they told me this after I had done, like, the application and paid the application fee and been accepted. That's when they started pulling this bullshit of all these rules. And I was like, what? So I backed out of them. They hit me up again saying, well, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, I don't want to live with you, because if I can't feel comfortable in my space, if I have to be thinking, oh my god, so-and-so's a psycho, I don't want you in my space to begin with. Like, I'm just that person. Like, I'd rather have, like, 0 friends and be content by myself than have, like, 100 friends who'll give me a headache. Like, I'm just that person. So, it is what it is. But yeah, so I just kind of was, like, in this thing for a month where I'm, like, interviewing with roommates and looking at places, la la la. So then I finally was like, you know what, maybe I can just get my own place, you know? Like, I just, like, wanted my own. I was, like, so done with people at that point, because, like, my roommate situation at home was, like, yucky. My work people and work situation and customers were crazy. We all need our space away from work, where we're coworkers. We all do. That's why we go home. And we all need our space away from home, and so we go to work. Like, you know, it's just, but I felt like there was just no place at either. Like, something had to give. So for me, it was like kind of giving up my home to get a better home, I guess. Looking at places, and Nashville's rent is super expensive. I don't know why, but they're not as expensive as, like, New England. So there was that. And I finally found a place that's, like, in between my friends where they can all check up on me, but, like, I'm on my own. So, like, I can see them within 5 minutes. They can come over here within 5 minutes, but I can also be by myself. So I feel like that was a good compromise. Like, I didn't want to be, like, alone where I couldn't be like, hey, so-and-so can't check up on me, or nobody can find me, or yada yada, and I go missing for days or something. So I wanted to be close enough to my, like, friends where they could be like, they could drive by and be like, hey, like, how you doing, blah blah blah. They can come over and stuff. But I am alone and have my own space, if you get what I'm saying. So I finally found something. Now that I have my own space, like, I can practice now. That's where I am right now. I'm in my own space. So I kind of want to, like, do, like, a tour of my space, because, like, I'm finally, like, happy that I have something. Like, and like I said, like, I have, like, good feelings towards everybody in this situation. I just needed my own place. Alright, so you come through the door, and I kind of have my Wi-Fi set up over here with my shoes. I'm probably going to get, like, a shoe rack here and stuff, and, you know, just maybe a place to, like, dump the keys and da 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 da. But yeah, I got my doors. I might put a reading nook in this area. This is kind of like the mudroom. So yeah, and then out here I have, like, a little patio, well, like a fire pit area. Yeah, I left my dish towel to dry, so sorry. But yeah, I have, like, a little patio area over here. My car's over there. And then on this end, I ended up having, like, a little patio deck area. So I can sit out here, drink coffee and stuff. So I'm not gonna really show the front of my building. I don't know if I trust all you guys that much. But anyway, so, like, then here is, like, my living room space. So, and kitchen space. So it was listed as a studio apartment, and a fun fact about this place is that it used to be an old Nashville recording studio that is now a studio apartment. So yeah, I'm living in a old 1950s music studio. So actually this place is really soundproof. Like, the walls are pretty big. Like, all the air kind of comes through there. There's my little hanging lights. Kind kind of this bohemian look, which I think I'm gonna like turn this big space into like a living room area, like with my big wide screen, my double doors, and make this maybe like a bohemian living room or something. Yeah, I got like some boxes in the corner I haven't thrown away, but like I have this big long pew couch thing. Yeah, so then I have my kitchen area, so there's this like the breakfast bar area. Yeah, I got the fridge, and then over here I have like, you know, my area. Like this place doesn't have a stove, so I kind of worked with that, and put like a little hot plate area with a toaster oven. I'm gonna get a better toaster oven soon. That's coming on Amazon, so there's that for now. But yeah, I've kind of hung up my apron. I have like a tiny little sink. I don't have a dishwasher, but that's okay. I mean, it's only me, so I only have like dishes for me. Like I said, like I just have a cup in there. So yeah, so hey, I'm going into the bathroom now. So this is like my bathroom space. So yeah, I got like all my stuff up here with my plants. Yeah, just my bathroom area. Nothing really to see too much, just lots of space. But yeah, I really like my bathroom. My bathroom is really huge, actually. Like, the place is actually really big for a studio apartment. So yeah, I got all this space. This is gonna be the living room area though. And then I kind of go in here, and this is kind of blocked by curtains. So again, my bedroom is blocked by curtains. But in here is like, this is like my vanity, like where I put my vanity and stuff near the natural light. A lot of my stuff, guitars. I put my clothes on this side. I know it's kind of hard to see them, but I put them up against this wall. I'm probably gonna get like a dresser here just so I can take out the coat racks and things. I just hang up my keys there. And then have my bed. Like, my parents actually gave me an early birthday gift because my birthday's coming in July, and they got me a bed and a mattress. So yay! I have that. Yeah, and that's my makeshift nightstand for now. So yeah, that's kind of my apartment. Yeah, so yeah, I'm super excited to be making videos again in my new place. Like, I'm kind of decorating still, so that might take a little bit of time, but like, I'm kind of happy that I finally have something to call my own, and that I've moved away from the nest, and I have a Nashville address. And yeah, it's kind of nice. Like, you know, I am sorry that I couldn't make videos though. Like, that is the one thing I had to kind of stop doing a little bit, because I had to get all this together and able to do this, basically. Like, get my, sometimes it's like I couldn't focus on this because like my living situation wasn't good. So I appreciate for you guys who stayed there, you know, like waiting for me to post something, you know, until I came back. And well, I'm back. So I can't wait to make new content for you guys. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for supporting me, and I'll see you guys again soon.
What?